So ask me the questions.
So first, you have been involved both in academia,
Yeah.
in industry,
Right.
and in research institutes like the
Right.
BEG.
Yeah.
So what is the main difference as a researcher to be in these three different positions and environments?
Well, it's really quite different. I mean, in academia, as a professor, in some ways, my key job is to teach. We get paid for being teachers. We don't get paid for the research we do, at least in America. So the teaching is really highlighted in the university system. And the university administration put a lot of weight on teaching. Whereas in industry, you know, you're trying to solve real problems, to find hydrocarbons, for example. So it's quite a different environment where you're actually applying your knowledge to try to make money for the company, I guess. Yeah. Interestingly, the research institution like the BEG is kind of midway between the two, because in these research institutions they have to bring in quite large amounts of money to make them run. You know, they cannot be dependent on individuals bringing in small amounts. So they tend to have large projects which they get from government or they get from the state, you know. And these large projects allow multiple people to work on a problem. It might be the problem of the coastal zone on Texas, for example. We might have 10 people in that institute concerned about coastal erosion and what's happening at the coast, what's happening with the rising sea level, maybe. So it's quite applying their knowledge to help the state. You know, we have large groups very concerned about drought in Texas. So we have a climate group who spends a lot of time working on climate modeling and talking about drought and figuring out all aspects of drought, and again, simply applying their knowledge to help the state of Texas, for example.
And which of these three environments have you liked the most?
I think I like being a professor most, because I enjoy teaching.